Okay, I'm gonna just approach him, and I'm gonna like put out my hand for him to smell it or something.
Roll an animal handling check with disadvantage, because
Double nat 20 is what we need right here. Oh.
So a 6 for the animal handling.
Yeah.
Anything else you're doing?
I'll just sit there.
So it is now its turn, and it is going to roll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You do get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
I don't want it getting out and hurting people. I'll firebolt. I'll radiant bolt.
Aw, I had a chance to get up to it.
Wait.
You can. I can't stop. I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't want it to hurt people, anywhere. So it's
That's true.
28 to hit, and it'll be 13 radiant damage, which turns into 26.
And that is exactly how many hit points it had.
Aw, poor little guy.
If he didn't kill it, I was going to run up to it and kill it.
All right.
He never asked for this. Are there any bits of werewolf left?
There's 4 sizzling corpses.
I mean, are there any werewolf heads left?
This one I think would be mostly intact. If you get to it fast enough, these probably have attached heads. This one, not even a little bit, and neither would this one.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to this one, and I'm going to take out Acolyte's dagger and sever its head.
Okay.
It's late at night, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
First thing in the morning, we're marching to the council.
Sure. Let's go up into the pub above.
Aye.
And we'll raid a little bit of alcohol, and I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing on us.
Oh wait, I want my box. He said it was down here.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have Prayer of Healing prepared. Never mind.
Yeah. No. There is. Doesn't take long to find it. There's a little in one of the corners. There's some ale and a couple of bookshelves, and because this was a storage, as well as their little meeting ground, and you're able to find your box.
Oh, good. Are there any books on the bookshelves?
No, they're not bookshelves as they're booze shelves. They're storage.
Okay.
So there's rusty, now mostly broken, like cups and mugs and casks, bottles of rum, all that good stuff.
We should salvage the bottles of rum and whatever scraps of fabric that they have down here.
Yeah, we'll roll out the portable hole and do that.
We're gonna have to make a couple of Biefeld cocktails.
Who's wounded pretty bad?
I'm missing 29, I think.
I am at 122. I had 154.
Tal'Dama's got the most hit points, though. I'm going to use my daily 15 hit points on Oliver.
Okay.
And then I'll also use my daily free cast of Cure Wounds on him.
When we get upstairs, I'm going to take that short-ish
So that's an
rest.
extra 10. So that's 25 altogether, Oliver.
Okay.
Those are both free once per day, so I was like, I might as well use those real quick.
Oh, how many of these should I roll?
Oh, first level healing word myself, too. Give me...
Are we counting this up as a short rest as we kind of relax in the tavern for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm at 147. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm at 101. I'm fine.
All right. By using 8 hit dice, I got to 168. So
I'm going to change my cloak from Cult, and I'm gonna make it like nice, like black, and it's gonna be like patterned with different religious symbols, like god icons and stuff, like in gold.
Okay.
So looking at Oliver's cloak, you see black antlers, a blooming rose over grain, a staring eye in a gauntlet,
Gross.
hands bound at the wrist with a red cord, a road traveling into sunrise. Featured very prominently is a skeletal arm holding scales. Often one of the bottoms kind of hidden, but when you look at it, it's like almost shining in a creepy way. It's a 9-tailed scourge.
Yeah, I figured that one was gonna be there. That's Leviathar's symbol.
Yep. There's a unicorn head on like right by the shoulder. And featured prominently are the 2 eyes surrounded by the 7 stars.
Is there a circle with a purple border?
There is not. You're in the tavern. It is quiet. The night air is still and peaceful.
Oh my gosh, I could have used my reaction to protect myself from that bite. I forgot about my new wing protection thing.
Oh.
Anyway, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Wait, before we leave the tavern, what's everyone's hit points down? How many do you need to be full?
I'm down 7 hit points. I
Okay,
could take care of it with another hit die.
I'm
but...
going to use 8 lay on hands to max them both out.
Okay.
And then I will use another 11 to max myself out. So it'll be 19 lay on hands points.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wait. I'm actually going to go back down to the basement.
Okay.
And I'm going to fill in that exit.
Oh, yeah. All right. The 2 of you, as you're sitting, Ridire, drinking a nice glass of Chardonnay, just sipping on it.
Expensive stuff.
Yep. Oliver with a bottle of something unnamed, just 3 X's on the bottle. The 2 of you watch as Tal'Dama hurries away through the secret passage, and you hear and feel the rumble of stone shifting. Comes back a few minutes later with the exit sealed up.
Well, I'm glad I could take care of that. As I come up past the bookshelf, or the storage booze shelf,
Mm-hmm.
I just pull something off of it, bite the cork out, and take a sniff. Does it smell okay?
Roll me a D100.
All right. 34.
Yeah, I mean, it smells fine.
Okay. And I just take a drink of it.
Roll me a Constitution check.
Just a check or a save?
A save.
+5.
Yep.
So, a 10?
It did not matter.
Oh, no. Roll me
Oh, no.
a Wisdom saving throw.
+5.
23.
Okay, you're fine. As you take a drink from the bottle, a small voice whispers to you, "They can't be trusted, you know."
Ah! I smashed the bottle on the ground. Of course werewolves can't be trusted.
Just had to smash the button.
All right. Well, that's a thing. I don't have a mini for this.
Oh, jeez, what did I do now?
Good thing I topped all our hit points up, guys.
What is that?
It's very small.
It is very small.
A very small creature, a tiny creature, appears and is going to attack at you, Tal'Dama. And got a 20!
Oh, guess what my AC is there, Chuck?
Well,
That's 20.
It's a nat 20 plus 6.
Oh, I thought you said he rolled a 20.
Use my protective wings, which will encircle her and give her a +5, making her AC 26.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I forgot to do that during the
But he rolled-
previous fight.
But he
rolled
rolled
a
a nat
nat
20, so it
20.
still hits.
Yeah.
Because a nat 20 always hits.
Oh, that's right. Well, I still did it anyways in an attempt to block it. Because it's a reaction.
You're going to take 20 slashing damage
Oh, alright.
as
Should
this
absorb the damage instead.
translucent, almost flowing liquid creature pulls back this long, almost a scythe-like arm and slashes at you. Yeah, that, and then it sits there and looks at you and goes, "Had to do that, huh? Pathetic.
What, release you from your little bodily prison?
Take me out of my home."
Okay.
Stomp on it!
Roll me initiative. We're back into it.
Hold on. He needs to make a DC Oh, it's my charisma. So it's not my wisdom. So it's 2 plus 8. So DC 15.
It failed.
Strength saving throw.
It failed. Strength? Yeah, it failed.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
All right.
And-
What? How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Okay.
so my gift of the gem dragon activates. And from the ground, like, basically it gets transformed into a cloud of gems that comes up over my shoulders and pushes it back in reaction to the damage I took.
That's amazing. I was gonna almost do that. My reaction was to stomp on it when it popped out of the bottle. It was that many low hit points. It might have actually.
Oh,
killed
wait.
it.
Yeah.
Just up.
Yep. So
I-
huh?
Yeah, I didn't even waste an actual attack on it.
Nope. As you slash at it, or as it slashes at you, it hits, and all of a sudden, these gems just come out of nowhere like wings, and slam together. And you pull it back, thinking, you know, okay, they've done some damage, but here we go. We're about to do this. And as the gem wings pull back, this liquid, this almost slime, gooey liquid just peels off of the wings as they pull back.
Wait, whatever the god gave, that god gave it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was impressive.
What
Pretty good.
was that thing? Oliver, you're more experienced with monsters.
Have I ever heard of this?
You have one on you.
Yeah, this is the thing that's in that bottle that I have, right?
Yeah,
That's another jar of whispers.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a bottle demon. Oliver, roll me a history check with advantage.
Oh boy, a natural 20.
There you go. All right, so now seeing one in person, you've read about them. Bottle demons are creatures that live at the bottom of alcohol and influence drunks to fight, to hurt their, to make poor decisions, to hurt their loved ones. Lots of times, it's hard to tell whether or not some drunken mistake is due to personal choices or the influence of a bottle demon. And, yeah, you've now encountered one.
I'll relay that.
We have one of those.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. We
he
don't.
does not relay that we have the bottle demon or the jar of whispers or whatever we're calling it.
I am not letting. I know Talov's experience with grabbing potions out of my pack.
Fine. I march back to the shelves again, and I grab another one, or I grab like 2 or 3, and I say, "Are any of these safe to drink?"
I will grab her one of like just an average whatever, like ale or something, and then hand it to her, whatever the label is. And I will also lay on hands those 20 hit points back for her.
Go ahead and roll me a check to see if they're safe.
What do you want me to roll?
Investigation.
16. Wow.
As far as you can tell, they're probably okay.
Yeah, let's grab her the most basic alcohol one and hand it to her. If we get another bottle demon, we at least know that they don't have a lot of hit points. We'll be fine.
Fine. I open the cork and say, "Hello."
Jimmy pops out.
You're fine. You don't hear anything.
I take a drink from it.
All right. Yeah, it's not a great alcohol, but it it's kind of sweet, kind of smooth, but you're not totally experienced with alcohol, so you start coughing after a little bit.
Is it just me, or is this place really gone downhill? As I swig my whatever miscellaneous drink this is.
Yeah, it's some whiskey variant.
Well, I guess we should go find an inn for the night.
We are in one. Or no, does this have an upstairs?
I thought it did when we.
Yeah.
I thought it was the one we stayed at before.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go upstairs, find an unoccupied suite.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pushing the tables up against the door. So
Okay.
nothing can get in, or if something does try to get in that knows that we're here, it'll make a very loud noise.
Fair enough. Ridire, on walking up the stairs to find a room, the first door you try is unlocked and unoccupied.
I'll check all the rooms.
They're all unoccupied. Looks like they were not interested in having people staying the night who might hear the coming and goings of various cult members.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, then we'll set up in some rooms.
All
Should
right.
we still take watch, or are we just sleeping?
Let's still do a watch just to be safe.
All right.
Everybody roll me a perception check to stand watch.
This will probably be a normal
Oh,
perception check
Four-
because
14.
I don't believe the upstairs is 12. Is
Like wood, yeah.
stone.
Yep, it's all wood upstairs.
So this is just a normal.
So 18, 3 or a 14.
14 because of my shield, yep.
Yep, 14, 18, 12. Night goes off just fine. No problems. Day comes, you feel rested, you feel renewed. A little sore from the battle, but nothing that will stay with you for any length of time.
Let's get ourselves to the council and let them know we took care of their vermin problem.
I'm gonna inspect the where I got bit and make sure it is actually like healed.
Okay. The wound looks like there are some tendrils snaking out of it that were a reddish mark. You remember seeing something similar on the people who were cursed in that one
yeah.
town where you met the priest.
Oh yeah, that guy.
So it's like I'm still affected in some way, or
No, so it looks like that as the tendrils, and following those tendrils, you can see a whitish coloration that's bringing your natural skin color back into it.
oh,
And
so
it-
it's fighting it out. Okay.
Yep, as you stare for even just a few moments as you kind of study it, it's very clearly pushing out any remnants of the curse. Lycanthropy being a lot stronger in this environment with the blood moon, had you not taken care of it right away, it might have taken a while to get rid of it, or been impossible
Yeah.
to get rid of.
I'm happy I chose to select all of my healing spells.
What's the moon look like on this night?
Oh, as you're
Yeah, that's right.
keeping watch on the material plane, it's been a while since you've looked. One of the moons is back to a normal whitish glow, and the other is still a dull red.
Is the normal one does it have phases and everything seemingly
Yeah.
normal?
Yep.
Both have-
I mean, it's hard for you to tell right now because you've been to and from the Feywild so much. It's hard to keep track of what phase the moon should be in. Knowing roughly the time of month, you would expect the blood moon to actually be dark, to be a new moon at this time of the month, but it is still visible as a blood moon. And
time
You
of the
say
month,
blood moon on that
Being
time
the
of the month.
blood moon.
That's the blood moon. It's that time of the month, is it?
It's just constantly. now.
Curiosity, we're both thinking the same thing when you started talking.
I
Luna, on the other hand,
is not her time of the month.
is in the first quarter. So, you're going to go to the council?
Yep, we're marching
Yep.
to the council carrying a werewolf head in a bag, and we've got the badge to the king and queen. I'm just gonna march right up.
Couple of guards do try and start to stop you. One of them sees the symbol and is about to, say something, and another one puts his hand on his shoulder and says, symbol, they're good. I've seen them in action. Don't get in their way.
I look at the one who was trying to stop us, and I say, I'd left it him. He's a smart man.
Do I recognize the one that says he's seen us?
Roll an insight check.
Ooh.
21.
21. Wow! All right, Curiosity.
Yes.
I mean, both of you remember, kind of. Curiosity remembers where he was standing, what he was wearing. This is one of the guards that wanted to do something about the preacher, but felt like they couldn't do anything. And looked the other way when you melted the preacher.
I just nod my head, point my finger, and say, "You're welcome." By the way.
I'll give him finger guns.
Pew pew.
All right. So, walking up to the council, how do you do it?
Yeah, we just push open the doors,
Okay.
Yeah,
walk in.
like Aragorn.
All right, that's what I needed to see. I needed that visual of just all business, no wasted movement, And
Tal'Dama pushes the doors open, and the light shines through and like silhouettes us all in this glorious sunlight.
there you go.
As with your state billows.
Yes, and my cape absolutely billows.
And inside you see a group of individuals at a circle of chairs. And at the front of this set of chairs is a podium. And they're on either side of it, making a nice little circle. And you see a human, an elf, a dwarf, a halfling, a half-orc, all conversing.
No ASMR?
No ASMR.
Racists!
There's no ASMR living in the town permanently yet. But if you moved there, you would have a seat on the council.
Oh,
Any,
here, I have a council.
Any human Chewinga hybrids?
Not that you can tell.
Any half-elf, half-dragons?
Not that you
Guys,
can tell.
we would all be on this council, guys.
Alright!
It's a terrible way for a council to be developed.
I represent myself on this council. I walk up. Is the podium empty?
Yeah.
Cool. I walk up. The werewolf head is in a bag. Like, I'm not just
Yeah.
having it loose. And I've cauterized the neck so it's not bleeding all over the place.
Yeah. I figured you weren't walking through the streets, the city streets with a dripping bag.
Were we slightly more less good party? We probably would have been.
Yeah. But I walk up to the podium. I plop the bag down on the podium, like where normally a book would sit,
Yep.
and I pull the bag away to reveal the werewolf head.
What's the meaning of this? What is this? What are you doing?
How many counselors were dead or missing?
2.
Well, good. That's all it's gonna be now. You're welcome.
The half-orc stands up and says, What do you do, huh?
What do I do, or what did I do?
What did you do?
You see this one, and I look at the werewolf.
Huh?
Whole nest of them. They infiltrated your town under your noses.
No.
It's right here,
No.
and I put it in the bag, and I like basketball pass it at him.
What? I don't want it.
Yeah, and now you don't have to because they're all dead.
The halfling sitting next to this half-orc looks up and goes, How do we know that's not just a prop, huh?
You're welcome to take it out of the bag and examine it.
Okay, now he sits back down.
And you're all
Mess with
welcome
us.
to go back to the Knaves pub. There's a little bookshelf behind the bar, secret tunnel, and you can see the aftermath of the battle.
The human stands up at this point and says, And what would you be wanting for all of this trouble that you're apparently bringing in, taken care of?
Oh, we don't want anything. We just want you to know that you might need to up your security because the Sanguine Saints were able to send a small group and infiltrate you with incredible ease. And kill 2 council members.
Aye, what he's trying to say is we want you to be more careful.
Well, clearly we have some security to be working out. Thank you for bringing it to our attention.
And we'll bring it to the king and queen's
How
attention.
old is
of
this
course.
guy that's being sassy to me?
Probably like 22.
Oh, he's young.
Mm.
Young man, I suggest you watch your tone when speaking to your elders.
And I expect that you have a little bit of respect for a council member.
I would if this council was capable of doing anything. Oh, snap!
Look, we'll be on our way, but the king and queen will, of course, hear about this, and I'm sure there will be some conversation.
Good, sir. If you don't, then I want to take this seriously. The number of members who've been removed from this council can be increased to 3.
You would dare challenge a member of the council?
Well, I'm not saying I would, but there might be another werewolf that comes in, and I won't be around to stop him.
And you're sure you got them all?
We got all the ones that were there, so there could be more, which means you're gonna have to watch your backs.
We posted up there for the night to make sure no other ones appeared, so at the very least, that small group we're pretty sure is entirely taken care of.
The halfling stands up on the chair and says, I'm in a motion for extra security at the Knaves pub and extra security in the town square. All in favor. All of the hands instantly go up.
Ridire raised his hand.
I raise my hand.
Oliver?
Yeah, I'll raise it.
Motion passes. Okay. Motion to ask the people to kindly move along so we can go back to business. Half-orc. No, I want them to stay. I want more. Do more.
Do more what?
I don't know.
All right. What's the floor made of? Is it a stone floor?
Stone.
Good. I walk behind him, I steal his chair, and I replace it with a stone chair. Just lickety split.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
I like the half-orc and the
You're
halfling.
welcome. You what?
I like the orc, the half-orc, and the halfling.
Yeah, they're cool. They're funny.
Yeah.
Anybody else want a permanent seat?
Would it be too much trouble if I could, got a bit of a height disadvantage? That would be nice.
It would be nary an inconvenience, and I make his chair a little taller so his head can be the same height as everyone else, and there's steps leading up to it.
Huh. Well, I've been asking for this for 5 years. This is, just getting things
5
done.
whole years, and you lot, the lackadaisical people on this council couldn't even get this one a taller chair.
Well, it had to go to pre-committee, and then to committee, and then post-committee, and then it had to get voted on. And, it wasn't in the budget for the first 2 go-arounds, but...
Chair wasn't in the budget? You guys need to fix your entire situation here.
Because who's pocketing all the money then? Because this
Also,
is weird.
I'm having this outrage while I'm collecting all of the chairs she replaces and putting them in the portable holes.
Oh yeah, at this point I'm just walking around stealing chairs and stamping my foot for replacements.
Meanwhile, the human is just fuming. He's just annoyed.
Don't make him a new chair.
No, he's the only one who keeps his wooden chair. And these
You
are like
should make him a
nice
chair?
stone chairs.
You should make him a chair, but it's like a little small chair.
It's a little stool with no back.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, he's got a stool with no arms and no back.
Well,
What? That's never worked on a stay in your life? Probably true. Oh, snap. Oh, Ridire is on fire.
Looks like I'm the older one today.
I was imagining earlier when she was like, if you can't take this seriously, while Ridire is behind her going, oh.
It's like that group of it's like that one meme with like the group of people and they're all going and he's just standing there like looking smug. Ridire's just in front of Tal'Dama.
Oh man. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Just watch your backs, keep everyone safe, and we'll be on our merry way.
And who do we have to thank for taking care of our pest problem?
We're the Twilight Brigade.
Thank you.
I do the deep, like, wavy bow, and I flourish Ridire's cape as I turn around to walk away.
Ridire's gonna say, motion for him to be in charge, and point at the halfling.
I raise my hand as I'm walking away.
You watch as a half-orc go, he good. They like him. He tall now.
Yeah, I'll walk out. I won't even wait for it to be.
Okay.
I'll just hand raise his we'll walk out.
Oliver, are you waiting to hear how it passes?
No, I'm just walking out too, hand raised.
Okay.
other hand in pocket, just
like Marvel movie, or comic pose of just, yep. You hear behind you, the last thing you hear is, 2 vote for yes. 2 vote for yes. 3 vote.
Nice.
All right.
And the Kill Bill music plays as we're walking out.
And my cloak billows epically.
And then it freeze frames.
What's next on the docket for the Twilight Brigade? What do you want to do?
How long is it until?
Go ahead.
How long is it until they said they were prepared at this point?
He wanted at least a week. It's been 3 days.
This would be
We
the
have-
4th
This would be the
day now.
yeah, I think.
Do we
Yeah.
have anything else? I mean, we could go to the keep.
Well, I think we were gonna travel east from here, double check any
guess we could do
movements.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna, then we could check on the keep, I guess.
Yeah.
So travel east.
Travel toward. Yeah, we're gonna just kind of. We're what are we gonna do? Fly, but like low enough to.
Low enough to see what's going on. Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe like fly all the way to like this Fey tree kind of area, and then maybe down here to like near the top of the mountains.
So I'd fly around the lake. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but yeah, and then if we don't see or encounter anything in that time, then we will assume that maybe this small group we got was all it was. It might just be small groups like this within a couple of cities, but hopefully they're not. We haven't heard of anything else anywhere. I guess we could check. I guess we could go to these other towns we haven't been to.
We might as well touch the trees there.
So yeah, maybe let's head up here, because if they split into a bunch of small divisions to infiltrate these different cities, maybe that's worth checking out. At least briefly, while we have a day or two, you know.
Hi. I don't think that anyone's really done any significant work at the keep yet.
Yeah, we have at least 3-ish days before we need to meet back up at the capital and finalize the plan and start the move. And that's minimum. He wanted a week, a couple extra days. He just didn't want to go. He didn't want to wait like a month. He was like minimum a week. They'll be kind of prepared, a few extra days maybe. So we have a tiny bit of flex there, but.
All right. So if you're wanting to spend a couple of days, I will say, even flying at full speed, it's probably going to take you a couple of days just to get, to here, and then back down to the capital would be like.
I can get us to the capital at any time.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Ridire can get us to the capital at any time. So that's how far away we are from the capital. Is of.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, well, because we've never been up to this northern city, and if they're trying to infiltrate large cities, that's the only other large one in this kind of region, I think.
Oh, we could go there.
So I feel like if we go up here, that lets us kind of investigate a little bit, like we were planning to do. We wanted to investigate, and then if we don't find anything or nothing is of concern, then we reconvene back at the King and Queen.
I like that.
Okay. Well then, I think that is a perfect place to end the night. And you will all pick up next week on the way to Akith. And with that, we're going to end our session there. Thanks for watching this episode of Twilight Brigade, and catch us for the next episode soon. Most importantly, though, may you roll those nat 20s, avoid those critical fails, and have a good night.
Bye.